Hey, what's up, Life Church? We are going behind the message of the Message Series playlist coming up on week 4. We've had 3 weeks, 3 different songs. This is our 4th week. I'm curious to know, though, I'm sure a lot of people are playlists, taking popular music, secular music, bringing it into the church. Where'd that idea come from?
Well, good question. I actually think that it was Sam Roberts' idea, so if you don't like it, blame it on Sam. Years ago, we did something similar, but I think it in some ways loosely parallels somewhat of what Jesus did. Whenever Jesus would teach, he would actually tell stories that would relate to common culture, and then he'd kind of apply truth from those stories. And so I'm not going to say this is equal to a parable, so don't call me a heretic. But at the same time, I think it's taking what is a common language and culture today, which is music. Most everybody loves music. And it creates an emotional connection with spiritual truth out of the songs. And what's really cool is the stories we've heard about how it's impacted lives has really been fantastic.
Yeah, I find myself, you listen to the music differently.
It takes on a whole different meaning to you, right?
Yeah. Now, this is our 4th week, and this is a pretty special week, very exclusive.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about week 4 of playlist?
Well, week 4 is not available everywhere. Where is it going to be available?
It's going to be available not on YouTube, but at all of our Life Church locations, obviously, then at Church Online throughout the whole week. And then beyond that, you can find it all the time at Life.Church/watch. So those 3 places.
And the reason it's not available everywhere, because it's something very special, and we had to get permission through the proper agencies. But I'm actually interviewing the lead singer of Rascal Flatts. His name is Gary LeVox, and Gary's been a friend for the last few years. And so we're talking about his spiritual journey, which is really meaningful. And I'm telling you, it will inspire you to take steps of faith. And then we talk a little bit about his music, and I actually twisted his arm and got him to sing a couple of his songs for us.
That's
pretty
great.
Powerful.
That's great. Now, you're not the biggest fan of country music. I'm sure you like it. How in the world, though, did you get connected with Gary LeVox? Yeah. Or are you just a massive country fan that we don't know about?
Yeah, there are all sorts of secrets that I could tell you, but the truth is, Gary and his wife Tara started reading some of the books that I'd written, and he'll actually talk about that in the interview. So he reached out to someone who reached out to me that said, the lead singer of Rascal Flatts wants to meet with you. Well, I thought the person was kind of wanting to meet with me and trying to pull something off. But anyway, he ended up reaching out personally after a while, and when he was in town, I went to one of his concerts, and Amy and I met with him before the concert. Yeah. And it was one of those meetings where 2 hours later, you felt like you'd been friends for 20 years. And so we just developed a friendship there and have been talking ever since. And his wife is very dear to us, and he's just a great, great man, and has a life on the road is not easy. And so it's good to be able to be someone who is at home, to be praying for him and supporting him as he does so much. Yeah, you get that. You understand, and you get the feeling that his platform, he sees it not as just something for himself, but a platform to use really for Christ. We prayed before he did his concert in Oklahoma City, and the dude went out and preached. I mean, like he did. He really did. It was like when he went and preached and then prayed for people. And so he's a regular human being that's got challenges like all of us, but he's being transformed daily by Jesus, and he's really bold about his faith. And so it's really neat to see a guy that is willing to take the criticism, to stand up boldly for the one who transformed his life. And I love their family, and I know you'll be impacted by this interview, and the performance is really powerful.
It's not just a great thing for you to watch either. This is a really great opportunity to invite people to.
Absolutely.
Playlist in itself is a message series that's really geared to help bring people in that wouldn't normally go to church. They're going to want to come to church to hear the lead singer of Rascal Flatts. So that's a lot of fun. So again, it's an exclusive, weekend exclusive message. All of our Life Church locations all weekend long, then all week long at Church Online, and then living beyond that at Life.Church/watch. Got to give you a quick plug too. Okay. This was the first Thursday of May that we just passed, which means a new leadership podcast dropped out.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can get that. Hopefully you're subscribed. It's available on iTunes. You can get anything that you want, any resources or any past episodes at Life.Church/leadership podcast. A lot going on. It's going to be a fun week. Yeah. And we're excited. We'll see you at Life Church. And remember, whoever finds God
finds life.